It's like snowing. Okay, we're gonna be shooting another episode. It's been a while since we've shot an episode, a good while. And it's been a while since I've actually been hiking. So I'm very much looking forward to both aspects. I need to get the camera equipment ready. Okay, I actually didn't do a good job of showing you what I'm unpacking, but the long story short is that everything's kind of good to go. I just need to get food. Food, oh yeah, make sandwiches. Okay, cool. Can't forget about that laundry. Okay, so if you go back to 107 in the video, I switched to my A7 camera with a new lens. It is the 20mm f1.8, which is right here. I got it to replace the 28mm f2 because I've never been impressed with this lens. It just doesn't look very good. The colors are kind of muted. It's not particularly sharp. And 28mm is kind of a useless focal length. It's not wide enough to actually be what I consider wide. And it's not telephoto enough to actually be telephoto. So it's just like this middle ground that, why on earth would you ever use a 28mm? I got it because it was cheap and it had an f2. But then they were like, oh, yo, let's give you a 20mm at 1.8. That's perfect because I always have this camera on a steady cam with the wide, and then at nighttime, I use the 55mm f1.8 for all the nighttime shots. But I can even use this wide for the nighttime shots now because it's a 1.8. And this, of course, is our main camera during the daytime. It's micro four thirds, so it works great in daylight, not so great in nighttime. Got the 85 on here, 8 to 18 right here. Where on earth? Oh no, what did I do with that? Crap, I don't know where the 12 to 35 is. I think Andrew has it. Anyways, I got a 12 to 35 as well, but I guess Andrew has that. This is kind of reminding me of a couple of things though. First of all, full frame is so clean. There's no noise. Oh man, I've been using micro four thirds for so long that I forgot how clean the noise could be when you shoot full frame. Oh man, I miss it so much. But it also just, once again, highlights that you can't have your cake and eat it too. It's just you can have most of your cake and then most of your cake, and if you have two of them together and you kind of have a full piece of cake, oh man, I won't get into that again. But I am super digging this new lens. Reasonably affordable, $900. I know that doesn't sound affordable, but for lenses, that's not bad. And for what it does, it's perfect for what I need. It's exactly what I need. It's like they came out and said, hey Robbie, what do you need? And I said, I don't know, like a 20mm f1.8. And they said, here! So man, yeah, we'll see what happens with the A7S III. Anyway, we lost our drone in the Manistee River. We replaced it with this guy, the Parrot Nafi. This drone is fantastic. We shouldn't have taken so long to replace that old drone, but I will say, it is nice that we lost that one because we might have just kept using it. This one is so portable. This is everything. The battery life is amazing. The picture quality is better than the old drone. It's this big. It's quieter. In fact, from my research, I think it's the quietest drone that has this level of quality. And one big thing is that the controller is fantastic and it doesn't drop out the video signal all the time like my DJI Phantom 3 did all the time. Anyways, Parrot Nafi, highly recommended. You are gonna see some awesome shots from the new episode. Oh, I guess that's one thing I forgot to mention is we went on the trip. It was fantastic. So instead of watching a new show, I started rewatching Next Generation. And what'll happen sometimes is I'm watching while I'm eating lunch. Then my mother starts watching, and then she gets into the episode. And then, I know her, she can't stop. So I'm like, okay, we gotta stop watching, so I'll pause it. She's like, oh right, I got work to do. But anyways, we're watching the episode where Worf starts remembering different stuff than what is happening, or he's getting like transported to alternate realities. So we're gonna finish watching that right now. What is this called?
That is a pipe wrench. That's what I took that pipe off with.
Yeah, she also fixed the bathroom leak that we had. You cannot imagine how great that is that you fixed that problem.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can. And when I got to a certain point, I had to finish because it was off of there and open. So anytime you turned the water on, it was full blast.
So you literally couldn't turn the water back on until you fixed it.
Yeah, well, I could turn it back on, but I just filled up the bathtub and none of the other faucets worked.
Oh.
All the pressure was there.
Huh.
Wouldn't even fill up the toilet to flush it.
Well, good work.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch that episode.
All right, let's do.
That was an excellent episode of Next Generation. Actually watched 2. Man, that show is so good. The final season of Next Generation is some of the best television ever made. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's vlog. Let's roll in tomorrow. I'll see you then. Time to get to work. I'm not sure why I turned this computer on. I don't need to. I need to work on music today. Although if I could start on some editing as well. I also have to wear the retainer today because I skipped a day and it's feeling a might bit tight. So I gotta get back and check, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, that is a wrap on that song. Good job, Rob. Not bad, okay. Okay, time to take a shower, do a little editing, and then it's time to go teach a class. Okay, change of plans. I don't have quite enough time to do any editing. I need long, uninterrupted blocks of time. I can't be doing this like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, so just play video games until it's time to go. Man, you know, 2020 is a crazy year so far. For those of you curious, my family in China, apparently they're all okay. And it's not like it's normal there, but it's also not, they're not anywhere near the outbreak or anything. So I think they're mostly fine. Everything is pretty crazy, man. Okay, go teach this class. Very much looking forward to it. I've got energy today. I got a new song to do. Ooh, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be fun. Okay, I'll see you in the flip flop. Catch you next week. That was a good class. I had a little less stamina than I thought I would, but all in all, not bad. It's time to go have a little dinner, and then we are done for the day.
It doesn't care about anybody else, and gee dang it, it's the best. The show.
Okay, that will do it for today's vlog. Thank you very much for watching.
See you tomorrow.
I was just trying to think if there's anything else I was gonna say. Oh, actually I need to get my donut. Went to my dad's house for dinner and I got a donut with sprinkles and I got some sprinkly nail polish on my thumb. Now I'll see you tomorrow. That was an excellent episode of not adventure, guys. Get that back in check, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I kinda gotta poop.